All right, I'm just about ready. I guess I'll just gotta put my helmet on and pack the camera, and I'm ready to go. I might as well go ahead and pack it up. Well, here we go, starting on the ride. They took down the sign that says it's the gate's locked up ahead, so everything should be open. Wow, it's really hard when you go in and out of the shadows from the trees to the sunlight. I can't read the ground at all because it's just really dark in the shadows, and I can't tell, you know, what the ground's like, whether there's a hole or rut or anything. You just can't see anything. Just because the sun is so intense, and then you go into the dark and it's like, whoo! It takes a second for your eyes to adjust. Of course, by that time, you're already out of it, so it doesn't help too much. It's nice when you're sitting down for a while riding, and then when you stand up, all the cool breeze goes right through your pants, and woo, it feels good. All right, there's two closed gates here, which is normal, and we'll continue up. I could just start to smell the pines. I don't know if we're getting up into the pine trees here. Smells good. I can smell that pine sap. Ooh, big rat. Whoa! So that was hard to see. It disappeared into the shadow and I just barely could see it. Oh, it's too bad. Everything's dead. All the grass is dead and brown, and trees really they're green, but they don't look so good. Last time I came here, boy, everything was green. All the grass looked like a lawn. You could see all the mistletoe in the trees. Not anymore. Oh, I gotta practice lofting up the front wheel. I still haven't gotten that. That way it makes it a lot easier to go over, you know, little bumps or rocks or something. Kind of lift the front wheel up a little bit just to make it light so it doesn't hit so hard. I haven't at all got the timing down or even remotely got the wheel to come off the ground. I can see a little bit of the valley here. It has that cool kind of purple haze. But here's the gate that was locked before, so we're going up this way. This is a campground that just goes down to the valley here, which says it's 2 miles. I have another 12 miles to go. I'm going to Old Ridge route. But I'm going to keep going straight, so let's head on out. It's funny. You're here in the middle of nowhere with nobody around, but all the habits from driving on the street are still with you. So I was just about ready to get going, and I looked to my right to make sure there was no cars coming. Which I guess is good. I mean, there could be some guy coming on a motorcycle or something, but you just can't break that habit, which is good. It means it's pretty much ingrained in your thought process and driving process. Wow, this section looks like a much rougher road. And maybe they don't Whoa! Maybe they don't keep this part graded or anything. They just kind of let it go. It's a bummer. All the pine trees have disappeared. We're kind of back into just chaparral. You know, whatever these look like, oak trees. I don't know if we're lower in elevation, probably. And there's no more pine trees left. Ooh, some yellow flowers up here. Those look kind of cool. There are little pockets of them here and there. Ah, split in the road. Which way do I go? I don't know. Whew. I'm not sure. I think I need to take a look at my map. All right, back on track. Woo! Might help if I got in gear. There we go. Wow! Oh! I didn't see the view from this side. Whew. I gotta pull over here for a second. Holy smokes. I guess this is looking towards Castaic Lake. Not towards the desert. Wow, like towards the ocean. Wonder if you could see the ocean on a clear day. Ah, nice. Well, I just came down a very long descent down the hill, came all the way down, and now I'm on a paved road. I think this used to be the old highway, the old ridge route that everybody used before they made the 5 freeway. It says it's locked 5 miles ahead, so I thought I'd just go down, see what it looks like. I know that this road is supposed to be open. It's a heritage road that's supposed to remain open at all times, and the city is responsible for keeping it open, but they don't want to fix it for some reason. There's a lot of groups that want it open for historical reasons, so they're kind of having a fight. I think there's a part of the road got washed out, so I mean they could always repair it. It's not that big a deal. They just don't want to bother. Looked like it used to be concrete, and then they patched it up with asphalt, or they made it bigger. Maybe it used to be 1 lane of concrete, and then they made it 2 lanes. Oh yeah, look, there's the old road. So then they made it 2 lanes, and they used asphalt, and of course the concrete probably was getting all broken up, but you can see it snaking through the old road. That's probably the original road that was in here. There's another off-road that goes up that way. I'm not sure how long I'll go on this. I'll probably just turn around. Not sure what time it is, but just go ahead and turn around, head on back. Oh, I gotta find some place to take a break, get some water and a snack. There's just no shade anywhere around here. It really does feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. It's abandoned roads and hills that go on forever. Aha, here's some shade. All right. Time to get off and stretch the legs. Oh. Well, my stop didn't go quite as planned. My cameras weren't working. I think I screwed up the card and probably lost all the information. If not, it still doesn't seem to be working. And of course, the card I'm using now is it's not the right card, and it doesn't have enough speed, so hopefully this will work. Guess we'll find out. There's some pine trees here. It's kind of unusual. I guess the side of the hill must stay just cool enough or something. There's just a little pocket of pine trees and a lot of nothing. When you're going back on a trail like this, you could see your own tracks because they're fresh and everything else is old, so you can tell where you've been. It's like leaving a breadcrumb trail. Oh, here's a good stop. Good place to stop. And oh, maybe remount my camera. Well, I stopped here. It's a nice little shady spot. This is a really cool tree. It's a really big oak tree. It gives really nice shade. And as you could tell, there's a nice breeze going. It's kind of cool. There's a bunch of oaks around here, I guess. There's another one. This one you can see all the mistletoe in it. Here's the leaves of the oak tree. That's just a classic shape. Yeah, this trunk is huge. It's just a big, huge trunk. It splits up into two and just keeps splitting up and splitting up. It'd be a perfect place for a like a hammock or a lounge chair. The tree comes all the way down and gives you shade all the way around. Let's see if we can get on through here. Woo! And out the other side. I just walked under this tree. It's a pretty amazing little tree here. Just completely surrounded by tree. This one's also got all sorts of branches just going every which way. Well, both sides of the tree, they just keep splitting off and splitting off and splitting off. I'm not sure what these nodules are. Whether that's from insects or mistletoe, can't quite tell. Well, I think we'll get back here and take off again. Now that's a view. Got the entire valley ahead of you. It's weird, this side of the mountain is more dirt, not so much rocks, and not so much sand either. It's harder, compacted dirt. It seems like it's red dirt, so it must be some kind of different clay maybe or something. but it's easier to ride on. Definitely go faster. Here's a little trail. Here's a trail I stopped at before. It looks like somebody put down pine cones to mark the trailhead here. Yeah, don't stop. You gotta just throttle your way through. It's weird, you're about to crash, and the best thing to do is just give it a handful of throttle and just accelerate out of it. It's counterintuitive, but it works. Got me out of trouble on that one. I'm riding horribly now. What happened? I think I'm getting tired. It's usually what happens. I get tired, and I don't feel that tired, but you don't ride the motorcycle the same way, and you don't move it around as much, and you get kind of lazy, and then you don't have as much control. Well, I haven't seen one person today. It's pretty amazing. There's just nobody up here except me. Pretty cool. It's just nice to get away from everything, all the people. LA is just way too crowded. I think the battery on the GoPro ran out, so a lot of stuff that I've said probably never got recorded. I'm just having all sorts of problems with the GoPros today. Oh well, I'm gonna get undressed, get some water, and head on back. Wow, I thought I'd shut this off, but I guess I didn't. As you can hear, the air conditioner is on full blast. Just packed up. I take my sign down, I guess. And everything's packed up. You can see, motorcycle's all packed up. I'm ready to go, be nice and cool. It was a nice ride, but man, I had so many problems with the GoPro. Gotta figure it out, and there's something weird going on with the gimbal too. If I shake it, it seems to shut itself off. I don't know if the batteries are rattling around or something. I have no idea what's going on. So, one more thing to talk to the guy about. Can't even talk, I need water. All right, I'm heading out. See you later. Oh, okay. Ciao.